In this video, we're going to be talking about alignment, because if you don't get this right, everything that comes after that, your steps, your drop, your swing, will all be off. My name is Josh Growden. I punted for LSU and West Virginia. I have my master's in sports science, and now I help punters improve their technique and power to punt with more confidence. So this is from a session I did recently with Joe Couch. Now, Joe is an elite punter and even plays in the CFL. However, he was just struggling to hit a consistent spiral, and when he did, it was coming off the side of his foot and he was missing his location, as you can see with this one here. So a nice tight spiral, but off the side of the foot and going into the middle of the field. Now, as you know, as punters, we're constantly refining our technique. So I'm going to show you how we fix Joe's alignment, to have him kicking more consistently, hitting his location and putting more power into the ball. So this is from the start of the session. And as you can see, Joe's set up, trying to go out towards this, in this direction here, out towards that yellow van. All right, but as you'll see, first step kind of heads in that direction, but he starts to turn his hips heading up the field, right? So second step's going more up the field, very common mistake. Then he knows he wants to kick the ball out this way, so he swings around, ends up hitting the back of the ball and gets a tumbler, all right? It might feel like for you that, oh, I keep hitting the back of the ball, keep hitting the back of the ball. That means I must have an inside drop. No, check your alignment. Was it an inside drop or was it just an outside walk? Ball wouldn't have been inside if you didn't step outside. If we look at the next one, starts bringing it back this way. Ball drop now stays over his leg. So it's kind of like, oh, I'll correct that. I'll take the ball drop out, keep it over my leg. But he knows he wants to swing in this direction, okay? So he's getting this misalignment with the ball, slicing off of it, hitting the outside of his foot, and then it goes towards the middle of the field, right? So what do we do to fix this? We simply got Joe to line me up with his target, and he just had to kick over the top of me, all right? So gave him a bit of a reference point to then match up his alignment. So let's take a look here. Kicks over the top of me, maybe just a little bit off, but let's see where this ends up. Perfect alignment, bang over the top of me, okay? So if we go back, you'll hear me talk about being in a shoot. So doesn't have to be, perfect robotic dead straight line, but if you can stay in this shoot, things will go well. So first step kind of has that tendency to step out to his left, but then comes back in, kicking up over the top of me. So not too bad there. We do get that good result. Let's take a look at the next one. I just want to touch on something real quick. So you might be at a program where they want you to not give away the direction in your setup. So that might require you to be head up to the snapper and then adjust, all right? So I was always taught to have your hips and feet towards your location and your shoulders towards the snapper, okay? And then you would just go from like catch, then set on your direction based off where your hips and feet were. And that's something that Ray Guy actually taught me back when I was punting. But if you are having to go face up, you have to get in your mind that once you've caught the ball, this is now your new straight, okay? And let the ball be your compass, okay? If you get that ball exactly where you want to go and then you just follow that, things will match up. And then it's going to be in your footwork, all right? So sometimes the snap isn't going to be perfect. And if you are having to go from straight to then out on the angle, you're going to have to get your footwork right. So let's see here. Joe's kind of adjusted a little bit, kept his steps straight. First one does want to go out to his left, comes back, gets his alignment, kicking up through the middle to front of the ball perfectly. You can see the leg swing coming right over the top of me. Bang, see where it lands. Absolutely perfect, okay, great direction. Hitting up through the ball, getting all his power up through it, and you're getting super consistent. So if you want help to instantly upgrade your technique, make sure you check out the link in the description for online coaching. Now, it's essentially what I did here with Joe. filmed his technique, showed him what he was doing wrong, and provided ways to fix it. So if that sounds at all interesting to you, make sure you check out the link in the description. Then we said, can you do it without me standing there? Let's see how these go. Driving up through the ball, making it turn over consistently because he's not getting this misalignment, not hitting on the outside of his foot anymore. That's how simple it can be, just to recalibrate, look at your alignment, stay in your shoot, keep your steps short so you don't go off your line. If you like this video, make sure you check out this one here where I break down the top punters who entered the NFL Combine. And if you like punting better, make sure you take a second to hit the subscribe button. Simply tap that so you don't miss any more future videos from me.